This month's pujo is all about caves. I'll be using 6 colors, 3 colorful pens for outlines like what I'm doing now, sandy brown Tombow and smoky grey Propus for coloring, and a brown Pentel line pen for lettering. That was actually my friend's suggestion for me to do this theme. At first I was quite reluctant because in my mind caves are just dark holes with stalactites, stalagmites, and stones, rocks, water, and beds. Nothing interesting. Especially the dark theme would make it very difficult to create space to write on for a bullet journal. So I searched for some info about caves for ideas. I was still skeptical about the feasibility, but then I found many interesting stuff. I started this month with a fantasy creature, a dragon, for the discovery of these wonderful mysteries inside caves. I outlined this dragon by alternating between purple, blue, and orange colors. To comply with the dark theme, I hatched the background in grey and continue to do so for the rest of the pages. It is just alternating between strokes of different direction on top of each other to create that hatch. Then I wrote the font July on the dragon's wings. I drew my idea of a cave as the calendar page. It is just a combination of stalagmites, stalactites, columns, and water. All the structures have segments and are irregular in shape, like water has been dripping on them slowly to form their structures over many years. In this page, I was more of experimenting with the shades I can overlay while still allowing writings on them to be visible. I drew the boxes first before further shading the background. I colored the background in grey and did reflections of the brown structures in grey as well. One good thing about this journal from Typo is that the ink doesn't bleed as easily as the other journals that I've used before, and this is still relatively cheap compared to the ones I saw other bullet journal artists are using. I drew over the same area several times to create darker shades, and then eventually mixing the grey with the brown color to make even darker ones. Just give the whole thing a more 3D structure. I used the same font as July to write the days and the date. It looks kind of like caveman writing. Traveling in a cave reminds me of a long endless tunnel, a bit like the mining tunnel. I decided to go bold this month by coloring the whole page. I even colored the middle of the cave with dark grey. I go through the cave walls with shades so many times that I really hoped I wouldn't regret doing this. And thankfully I did not regret, as my writings are still very visible on the page. Eventually I used bright pink to fill up this month's bullet journal so the pink can still be seen. Here comes the more interesting fact. I designed my habit tracker on the 3 hexagonal basalt columns that can be found at Fingal's Cave. Fingal's Cave is located in northern Ireland. It was formed over 50 million years ago, carved from the lava that has shaped the Giant's Causeway. I got the facts from a tour group blog. Link is included in the description. You can check it out if you're interested. Again, I alternate between these 3 colorful pens to draw the columns of my habit tracker. And on top, of course, I have counted the number of words that I need to write for the things that I want to track. That's why you can see such irregular shape. But I can tell you that I still counted them wrongly. And then I divided Saturday and Sunday with lines so that it will be easier for me to know which week I'm in. Yeah, meditate. The word is meditate. It should be meditation. When I'm done with writing, I hatch the background with dark grey again so that it will look like it is in a very dark environment. I ran out of idea for my mood tracker. I wanted something that requires little effort to track my mood, but is still able to track it in 2 axes. So in the end, I settled with the idea of drawing gemstone on a rock structure hanging from the ceiling. And I counted the boxes wrongly. Not once, but twice. I colored the background. I added a legend on the stalagmite that indicate up-down for energy level, left-right for positivity, and tracked by a gemstone. Let's go through our weekly spread. Week 1 is the Kitam Cave. This cave has sodium-rich rocks where elephants come and go as guests to mine for sodium as nutrients. Week 2 is the Crystal Cave in Mexico. This cave has gigantic selenite crystals. The largest one is found to be 12 meters in length and 4 meters in diameter. Week 3 is the Raccoon Mountain Cave. It has many underground passageways. Each of them have very small area for formation growth. Week 4 is an Om. Om is an aquatic salamander that was believed by the locals as offspring of dragons. Oms are blind and can live up to 100 years. As cave has little lights, animals and insects in cave rely on senses other than sight to sense their surrounding. Week 5 is about triglomorphic fish, also known as cave fish. These fish do not have eyes. The largest found is about 400 millimeters. Last is my check-in spread. I like to keep this page as simple as possible. This is a scene looking out of the cave, and the cave is filled with water. The reflection is an exact mirror image in grey. There are some plants or mosses at the side of the cave mouth. And outside of the cave is a moon that sits between 2 hills. It is night time. At the end of each month, beside tracking the tasks to be carried forward, I count my little successes, track my health, recount my relationship with others, and remind myself of self-care. That's all for today. Take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.